Hi, this is Preetika Rao. I'm an actor from Mumbai, India, and today I have a very famous astrologer, Deepanshu Giri, and he also has his own channel called lunarastro. So welcome Deepanshu ji. ये part 2 है हमारे episode का. I definitely want to ask you this question because gifting, donation keeps happening all the time in our life. In fact, in some families, you're expected to, that gifting is it's like a pratha, you have to gift. Especially Punjabis, I think.
Punjabis, yes.
It's like gifting is like the tradition.
Khali aar nahi aana.
Yeah. So, there are certain, because of, in the Vedas, in the Shastras, there are some do's and don'ts when it comes to gifting. And when you're an astrologer and when you understand planets and when you know that there are certain items associated to planets specifically, for instance, vermilion or sindoor is Mangal, or shoes is Shani, mustard oil is Shani again, so there are a whole lot of these rituals, even in our temples when we do pujas actually. Yep. We are using flowers, Jupiter, right? Flowers are Jupiter.
Yes.
We're using flowers, we're using sindoor, we're using all these items in our temples because our ancestors knew that they are all connected to planets.
Yes, absolutely.
So coming back to do's and don'ts when it comes to gifting, we generally gift clothes or jewelry or food items to people. Now, I want to know, okay, let's bracket it in used items and unused items, because there are some times, and one of my astrologer friends specifically asked me to put this question out to you, कि ये मतलब used कपड़े जो होते हैं, which we feel के they are still very good, but we don't want to use it because we bought it, we worn it once, but don't feel like wearing it again. Can used clothes be gifted to people?
So the concept of gifting is about energy gifting, right?
Okay.
Used clothes.
Okay.
So there is some amount of energy which you are carrying.
Okay.
And whether you can gift those clothes only after getting it dry cleaned.
You can gift it.
You can gift it after getting it dry cleaned, and you're not wearing it, you can gift it. Okay. If you're not using it for more than 3 months, please clear it out. Do not keep unused clothes in your cupboard. That only brings negativity.
Is it? Okay.
Yes.
So you are saying that used clothes can be gifted after not using it for 3 months or dry cleaning it and then giving it?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. What about shoes?
So shoes is something which is, once you have used it, it means, shoes also represents profession. That because your legs represents amount of hard work you're putting into.
Okay.
Right. If your business is working absolutely fine.
Okay.
To never ever gift your shoes.
So if you're doing very well in your career, then never ever gift shoes.
Never ever.
Okay.
Let's suppose you're facing some kind of trouble in office. Right, your profession is not moving ahead, you're facing troubles, and you will see that in your shoes, in your car tires. Like people who are running the Saturn Ketu Dasha, like several breaks in your career is going to come if your car tires punctures frequently.
Several breaks will come in your career if your car tires is getting punctured frequently.
Yes.
So that's like a sign, that's like an indication.
Yes, that's like a universal language.
Okay.
So everything which happens around us is because universe is giving you signal. So if your shoes are getting constantly, like this year, I can see dogs are taking my shoes. It's like I've bought like 10 pairs, every pair is taken by a stray dog. And that's a sign that somebody is there to protect me.
Okay, okay.
Somebody is taking away my troubles.
So dog is Rahu.
Dog is Ketu.
Dog is Ketu, okay.
Yeah.
Why do people say that dog is Rahu?
No, dog is always Ketu.
It's always Ketu. And what about cat?
So cat is Rahu.
I've heard people say the exact opposite. They say cat is Ketu.
So Ketu has a particular quality. Ketu always roams around, in a wanderlust without any purpose. And it's always, you see, dogs are always associated with fakir.
Okay.
So there's a fakir, there will always be a dog.
Like renunciant kind of a mentality.
Yes.
Okay.
So you will see the dogs are like that only. They're very simple.
They are.
They're very simple personality. You feed them, they're happy.
Yeah.
Cats are not like it. So you feed cat once and the cat is yours. You own that cat now.
Okay, yeah.
And the cats will not leave you. Like in our office as well, if you see, there will be a orange cat.
Acha.
So we feed that cat once, the cat will stay in office itself.
Okay.
And cats are extremely clever. They look through you. I mean, see their eyes. I mean, that's what the Rahu is famous for. Right?
So having a dog and a cat at home can also be a remedy for Rahu Ketu?
So every animal carries an energy.
Yeah.
And yes, it's a wonderful remedy to keep pets because they keep on absorbing your negativity.
Yeah. In fact, even when you enter a cow shed, you know, where there are many cows,
Yes.
they take away your negative energy too, is what I heard. So our Vedic astrology says that there are certain items related to planets which anybody can donate.
Yep.
Okay, so first let's talk about donation. What is the difference between donation and क्या होता है जब आप दक्षिणा देते हो?
Okay.
वो क्या फर्क है? What are the
So dakshina you only provide in terms of a service. So somebody has done havan for you. Out of your happiness, you provide him the fee. So that is fees. That is not something you're donating.
What is an item that anybody can donate to? Let's start with your family. If you want to gift something, like I'm going house by house, let's start with the second house. Second house, family. What are the best gifts to gift your family?
Let me make this easy for you. Instead of doing by house, let me give it a very simple formula.
Okay.
You should only gift things which when the other person sees, should feel very happy.
Very true. Yeah.
It can be books.
Okay.
It can be something sweet to eat, milk related items.
We can donate.
Yes.
Okay.
Dry fruits is something which is preserved over a period of time.
Okay, so dry fruit should never be
So dry fruit is Saturn. Pickle is something which is related to Rahu. So whenever you're looking into bad dreams or something, that is related to ancestors.
Okay.
So until unless you have to do the remedy of Rahu or give, bad effects of Rahu to someone, why are you gifting Rahu to someone? Right? So you should not accept or gift pickles, electronic items, glass, crockery, which people actually gift.
Yes.
Because they are empty bowls. So you should not, because empty bowls, if you give to someone, that represents bad luck. For you as well as for that person.
So anything that's like a container.
Yep.
Can it also be steel ka bartan or something?
Steel is Saturn.
Steel is Saturn again.
So why you want somebody other to suffer because of your miseries? Please never donate steel items.
Are you serious? Because in my community, in weddings, they actually inscribe your name. Like if I am gifting somebody, I would inscribe my name and give it a steel ball or something with a steel to that person, like a cup.
In Punjabi's family as well, and especially in North India, people used to gift complete dinner set or complete, with very big utensils to the daughter in the wedding. In the wedding, okay. But that should be made of brass.
So gifting brass is okay.
Yes, because it represents sun.
Acha, brass is sun. Oh yes.
Brass, copper, it's fine. Gold, absolutely good. Silver, wonderful.
Okay.
But please, and this should not be empty. It should always be filled with fruits.
So you're saying never gift item which is empty, gift it with something.
Yep.
Also dry fruits you're saying don't gift because it is
Saturn.
Saturn. Okay. Sun related items we can gift.
Yeah. Sun, Moon, Jupiter. They're benefic planets.
Yes.
Shukra benefic planets.
Yes.
You can gift these things and that is fine. Problem is, let's suppose you receive something which should not be gifted, like you receive a crockery.
Okay.
Now you should not use it.
Okay.
Because until unless you will not use it, the bad effect will not come to you.
Okay.
Like somebody gifts you a shoe.
Okay.
Until unless you wear it, that effect will not come to you.
Acha. Okay. Also, so can you specifically tell people the nose, the big nose, not to donate?
So the big nose is tea.
Tea?
Tea. Saturn.
Really?
Yes. I've seen people gift, very exotic teas to jasmine tea and this kind of tea to other people. That's Saturn.
Okay.
right? So that's a bad time, indicator of bad time. You should not gift shoes, iron, crockery, glass,
Okay.
and especially when it's a happiness. When you're distributing like one of our relatives, her son was getting married. So the card was printed on a wooden box.
The card was printed on a wooden box.
Wooden
Okay.
box.
Okay.
So it's a very fancy card.
Okay.
And inside it, you see there are dry fruits.
Oh. Okay.
So I said, it's a complete Saturn. Why you want to do this to your kid's marriage? And once I said it, and the marriage got in trouble after that.
Oh.
Because what you're doing is at the time of occasion of happiness, so Saturn is a karka for isolation.
Acha.
And it is not something you want to remember at the time of happiness, like something. So you always distribute yellow color mithai. That's Jupiter. You always gift white color mithai, Shukra.
Yeah.
But not the dry fruits, not the wooden items.
Okay.
Nowadays, I see people get the names printed on a mug.
Oh,
Right,
yeah, on the mugs,
on the photographs or
Yeah.
customized bed sheets.
A lot of my fans do that. They customize bed sheets with my photographs. They gift me mugs with my photographs.
Yeah, so those mugs are basically Rahu event.
Okay.
And that's a Rahu Sun combination because photographs is always Sun.
Okay. But what if Rahu is favorable for somebody in somebody's horoscope? If Rahu is needed or it is favorable?
So, if my Rahu is good, why will I gift that energy to somebody else?
Okay.
Because Rahu is a one-sided energy.
Okay.
Right.
So if your Rahu is good, you should not gift the Rahu related item to somebody else.
Absolutely.
Not even take it from them?
Not even take it.
Not
Because
even take it from them.
Rahu is something which is very personal, right? Rahu is that one energy which is I'm carrying from my ancestors.
Okay.
Because that's why Rahu represents ancestors, right?
Okay.
That's my karmic lineage. So why will I accept somebody else's karmic lineage into my life? So whenever you are gifting the energy of Rahu to someone else, energy of Saturn, oils, exotic oils, please do not accept.
So no oils should be gifted?
No, never.
Okay. What about Sindhur?
Okay. So Sindoor is for when two people are in emotional love to each other.
Okay.
So then you can gift the Sindoor.
Then you can gift Sindhur. Okay.
If it's only a love bond. But usually see Sindoor is something which is in a very close relations you can give.
Okay.
Because that shows you're emotionally connected to each other.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's why we offer Sindoor to Hanumanji.
Acha.
To solve out emotional battles.
To solve emotional battles?
Yes. So
Okay.
the most amount of fear you will get in your life is when you're not clear from inside. When you're like, what should I do now? What's the best part for me? It's an emotional battle, right? So to solve that out, please gift Sindoor to Hanumanji. He will choose a one direction for you.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay. What about salt?
Okay.
Anything, or I mean, I know that if you gift, say, dry fruits or something like that, it already has salt. Is it still considered as gifting salt?
Yes.
It is.
So salt is again Saturn.
Okay.
Anything which has to do with preservance. So what preserves? Either salt, either cold items, either oil. These are the preservatives basically.
Okay.
So anything which is preserving, that is Saturn.
What if somebody comes to your house and you offer them tea?
So anyone who's coming to our house should be fed what they drink.
Okay.
So usually what we ask is tea or coffee.
Right.
Or you can serve the cold drink. That's up to your hospitality, what you want to serve to them.
Okay.
As long as they're comfortable drinking it.
So that doesn't affect anything. There's no. Okay. As long as it has sugar in it.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So somebody gifted say there are people who gift you incense sticks, for example, agarbattiyan.
Yep.
A dhoop. Is that also Rahu?
So incense stick is Mercury as well.
Rahu also?
Mercury Rahu combination.
Okay, Mercury.
Because there's a bamboo stick in it.
Okay. Yeah. There's a bamboo stick.
You have to think that what it is made of, right?
Yeah.
And then you have to see what is the fragrance of it.
Okay.
So if it's a rose fragrance, it will be Mercury Rahu Venus. The other one, which is a black one or a cone or sunburny dhoop, that is completely Rahu.
Sambrani is fine, you're saying. It's Rahu.
It's Rahu, yes.
It's completely Rahu.
Yes.
Okay.
So what we give, whenever we gift something or when we accept something, what we're doing is we're accepting someone else's energy into our life.
When we gift something to somebody.
Yeah. So what we are trying is, let's suppose I have a bad relation with someone.
Okay.
Right, with one of my employees or with one of my friends. So I will see in my chart why this particular person is not talking to me. I will gift him some part of my energy to make him understand that this is why I'm gifting you this. So if the fight is of ego, right? So ego is Mars.
Okay.
So I will gift him something related to Mars, like a dragger.
Okay. You mean a knife?
A knife, yes.
Okay.
But a fancy knife. So what this dragger will give him the energy. It will give my Martian energy to him to make understand my ego, my point of view.
Okay. That also means knife. It could be also.
It could be gifted, but amongst the friends only.
Okay.
When there's a fight going on the ego issues.
Okay.
See why people display knives, swords.
Yeah.
They are always on display in someone's house.
Yes.
Because that's a display of ego.
Oh. Okay.
Right. So you can always gift it, but in certain cases. So you have to see if your energy is not matching with someone, what you can mix. Like what you give to gurus, you always gift clothes.
To gurus. Yeah, you
right.
give clothes. Yeah.
And they're unstitched clothes most of the times.
Yeah, they're cloth. Yeah.
Reason being is that is Shukra. That is made of pure cotton.
Okay.
That is unstitched. So you gift a Shukra to Guru. And what Guru gives you back? Guru gives you back Shukra. Guru always gives you something to read, something to rejuvenate. So Guru always gives you back the Shukra.
Okay.
So this is how you mix the energy.
Okay.
You give Shukra, like you give money to Guru, Shukra. And in return, Guru gives you Vidya, Jupiter.
Okay.
So this is how take his blessings. So you should always see what is the best energy I have. How can I help other person? The moment universe works on a principle of synchronicity.
Yeah.
The more happiness you want to give to another person, the same amount of happiness will come back to you.
So let's talk about money donation.
Okay.
Now, when it comes to money, there are two things. One is lending money, and one is like lending and borrowing money from somebody, or there is you gift money to somebody, like somebody's birthday or marriage.
So when you're gifting money,
okay,
basically what you're doing is you're going out Shukra. It's a pure Shukra.
Shukra,
Yeah. Venus.
Okay.
Hard liquid cash.
Okay.
Liquid cash is Shukra.
So when you gift Shukra or Venus to somebody else, it's positive for you.
Yeah. So what people do is that, I've seen what people do is they say, give me 1 rupee.
Yeah.
From your pocket.
Yeah.
Reason being is they are taking a Shukra energy. When you go to a certain temple and they give you, coins in the prasad, that's a Shukra energy, so that you always remain rich.
Let's talk about money as, this was money as gifting. Let's talk about money as borrowing. Like somebody wants to borrow money from you and you give money. Okay. Now there are a lot of people, like at times you don't know the intention of a person, or rather what they're going to do with that money, or where the money is going to be used. You don't know.
Yep.
So in that scenario, if you donate money to somebody where you don't know where the money is going to be used at, sometimes they say it's inauspicious to lend money, and sometimes they say it's auspicious. What would you say? So
depend on the day he's asking. What I do usually in this case is look around you.
Okay.
Universe will tell you all the answers the moment something is about to happen. Let's suppose somebody is asking you money and you see a poor child passing by. You know this is a universe signal that he is telling the truth. And you look around you and see somebody smoking, drinking, a fast car passing by. Okay. You know he is going to waste the money. Acha. So universe, that's called nimits.
Nimit. Okay.
Lakshana. The moment somebody asks a question, there is always universe will give you the answer around it.
Okay. Yeah, so Venus related items, very quickly, Venus related items would be perfumes.
So perfume is Rahu, Etra is Shukra.
So perfume is Rahu.
So if anything which contains alcohol,
Okay.
that's Rahu.
Okay.
Atra, which is made from flowers and that's a pure perfume,
Okay.
that is Shukra.
हाँ, तो जो इतर बोलते हैं वो
अतर,
अतर
yeah,
बोलते हैं
अतर.
और कुछ लोग इतर भी बोलते हैं, वो गिफ्ट करना चाहिए, ना कि perfumes with alcohol in it.
Yes.
Okay, okay, great. And because see, it's very thin difference, right? People
Yeah.
will not know this. And what are the other Venus related items?
So other Venus related items are clothes.
Clothes. Clothes can be gifted.
Clothes can be gifted.
Okay.
Also money for education is Shukra.
Acha, money for education you can gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because what you're doing is, till the date that person is alive, he will remember you
Right.
that person paid my fee.
That is true. Yeah.
I mean, I still remember because I got scholarship.
Yeah.
Although it was a pay, from the government, but I still thank government, right?
Yes.
That I got scholarship because of the government.
Yes. Yes.
You can always gift things related to Jupiter.
Which are?
So Jupiter is religious text, courses,
Okay, so a book, a spiritual book.
a spiritual book, anything which can progress
Okay.
another person. Like you're passing on wisdom, that is Brihaspati.
Okay. Coming to an electronic item, I heard in one of your interviews that never ever gift an electronic item to somebody. I was about to do that, but fortunately Destiny didn't allow me to do it because I got an electronic item to gift somebody and I couldn't. So mobile phones, like if husband and wife gift each other mobile phones or something like that.
So cell phones are Mercury Rahu basically.
Okay.
And what happens is when you gift somebody cell phone, you are actually gifting part of your Mercury and Rahu energies to someone. And this is a very disturbing energy because this can create thyroid issues.
Thyroid issues, okay.
Like people who use cell phones in toilet, thyroid issue.
I've heard you say that, yeah, and it's a very good point because that's a very wrong thing that people do, take their cell phones in the loo,
Yeah.
which the older generation never does.
Yes.
It's only the younger generation.
Because there's a lot of money in your phone, right? All your banks are in phone right now. You do
Yeah.
all the electronic transactions. So you
Yeah.
can't take your Shukra
yeah.
to the toilet. It will create several troubles in your life. So keep
Okay.
it out of the toilet region.
Okay, okay.
You can always give things related to Chandrama. Chandrama is milk, emotions, and also best gift with the moon is because moon is always in giving in nature.
Yeah.
So the moment you become compassionate towards other people,
Yeah,
the moment you start understanding from their point of view,
yeah.
just like it's not something about physical gift, it's about being available emotionally.
Okay, okay.
So that's a gift you can always give.
yeah. And sweets is something that is always,
Always welcome. Yes.
always good to give.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's talk about Kaale ka Daan, Neele ka Daan, like gifting somebody a black item. It could be anything like a black cloth or a black bag.
Yeah. So black is not an auspicious color
Okay.
because it represents isolation again. It represents bad times.
Huh.
White is again, giving somebody plain white that represents sorrow.
So plain white is also not
Not
fine.
Not.
It could be any item you're saying. It could also be a bag.
It can be anything, but plain white is not allowed.
Do bags also represent something? Because
So bag is
it's a
storage item.
Storage is Jupiter.
So storage is something which comes from 8th house. You keep on things over there. You're not going to use it. So that's your 8th house.
Okay.
If you're going to use it for your frequent traveling, like a traveling bag, that is your 3rd and 9th house.
Huh. Okay.
But it has to have like some kind of a red stripe in it. So that, because Mars is Manglik,
Huh.
always does the good.
So you should not gift, forget the colors. Can we gift bags to people?
You can gift bags. Yes, that's absolutely fine.
That's fine.
Yes.
So cell phones, no. Bags, yes.
And
Clothes, yes.
You're forgetting one of the most important things. Trees.
Oh,
Small
yes.
plants.
Plants. Okay, you should not.
No, you should always gift it.
Oh, you should gift
Yeah,
plants.
because
okay,
you see,
good.
you're giving a life.
Yeah.
It's a life thing, right?
Right.
And you're giving it to somebody else, like you're giving a tulsi item,
Right. Okay.
or you're giving a bonsai tree.
Okay.
That is something you should always give to another person.
Okay, let's talk about gifting neighbors, third house.
Okay.
Because a lot of people, when they're going out of town, they give their, trees or plants. They give their plants to their neighbors.
That is fine.
Water it. That's fine.
That's absolutely fine. Yes.
Okay.
Even pets.
Even pets,
Yeah.
right? But what is it that we should gift our neighbors generally?
So neighbors should be always available to you because they are your first family, right?
Yeah.
They're always next to you.
First aid.
Yeah, first aid, absolutely, yeah. So you should always give them food items.
Okay. Food.
Whatever you cook, give some portion to it, at least twice or thrice in a week.
Yeah.
What this does is because when somebody eats your salt, you see, earlier people used to say, I will not take your salt.
Yes.
और वो शोले का डायलॉग है ना, नमक खाया है. So namak represents bad times. So anybody who eats your salt has to stand up with you in your bad time. So you should always gift some portion of your food to your neighbors. You should always share it.
And chocolates are also welcome.
So chocolates are not the food items you should do because chocolates are again, they're made from components that comes under the category of Rahu.
Okay, yeah.
So what you do with neighbors, you drink tea together.
Yeah.
So you're sharing good and bad times together.
Okay.
But with tea, you also have sweets with it.
Yes.
So it's good and bad times.
Yeah.
So they are always with you in good and bad times.
So, so we spoke about agarbatti also.
Yes.
We spoke about sindoor also. Bangles, I don't know. It's again glass, right?
Yes, it's glass.
So it should not be gifted. No. So I think we have more or less covered all the topics of gifts and donations, and I hope I've answered all your questions. So thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed this episode on gifting, donations. Watch out for our more episodes. We're going to have more episodes together about a whole lot of interesting topics. Lots of love.